Hey guys, Major41 here again, and now we'll be doing the 4th section, Underground Part 2. What's the 5th section? Whatever. Anyway, I might have some prior knowledge to this, because I died towards the end of the level, so don't blame me. Unfortunately, I got surprised by a smart enemy, so... Oh, ignore that. This is what continuing the checkpoint where I died. We want to start from the start, so ignore that part. And I just can't be starting the video. So anyway, we're back at Sublevels 2 start. We still got our chain gun, and we'll get a message. So now we're going to get sentry bots, which is a requirement because we're not going to be able to access all the levels. So if you get hit by this commando, if you go down to these pipes, make sure you don't fall down the ground, you can get some security armor. And you're gonna not want to fall, so keep stacking on the gratings and jump back on the pipes, and voila. So now we got some more zombie men. Blast their heads off. And we can get some health here. And some armor shards if you need them. So, here we got Z-Sec troopers. Ow, that's gonna hurt. So, there's the door we have to go through. Like I said, it's locked. So, go in here, we'll get some more chain gun rounds, some armor shards. This door is inaccessible. We go in here, pick up whatever equipment we can get, machine gun rounds, health, shells, and here we can activate our sentry guns. We can only grab one, unfortunately. Sucks, we have an army right here if we wanted to. So guard mode's been activated. So this sentry bot will continue ahead, but if you don't follow it, it'll stop and wait for you. So now we just gotta wait for it to unlock the door. Now it uses like the same ammunition as machine gun, so it's mostly effective against stuff like imps and not like the heavy stuff. So, combined with your machine gun and heads. And then you can see it pre-fires, it doesn't like directly aim, pre-fires in seconds. It'll also stop and target every enemy you can kill. So, like here it stopped, it didn't continue on ahead. That was the imp's area of effect damage that happened. I got hit for 1 armor, 1 health. Probably should have grabbed that, but... So, here's the checkpoint where I died at. And I'll show you where I died. It wasn't here. Now, we got plenty of chain gun rounds, so let's use some. We should go back up here. And it's just the health kit and that. So yeah. So here are the new enemies. They're revenants. They're rocketeers, I guess you could say. You can shoot their missiles down there, but it's better to hide behind a wall and let them explode. Oh, and some people might ask, why aren't you doing this on Nightmare mode? Like the previous Dooms before it, Doom 3 has its own nightmare. Doom 1 and 2, they had enemies respawn, they moved faster, they did more damage, etc, etc. In Doom 3, your health is always 25% and less. Even if you raise it to 100 again, it'll slowly drop down. And your enemies do more damage, so they can pretty much one-shot you if they want. And some people also might say, why aren't you using a grabber? And they say, oh well, I'll say, well, it's effective, it's fun. If you're facing something big like a Hell Knight, it doesn't exactly kill them in one shot, so... Yeah, and also in Nightmare, I believe you start with the Soul Cube early, so you can... Every time you get 5 kills, you can launch it at 1 and get some health back. But it'll also, like I said, drop back to 25. Anyway, those questions over, let's get back in the game. Where more imps will like to kill us. And we're pretty obliged to put some heavy caliber bullets into them. So anyway, here's a PDA for Phil Anders. PDA also contains no audio logs, but it also contains security cabinet access for 108, and the code is 847. So here's another Commander Marine, and here's our first Commander Marine with chain guns. So we've got to be careful now. Although we'll get free chain gun rounds, they do serious amounts of damage. Chain gun is less accurate than machine gun as well, but I guess for stopping power, it's kind of a worthwhile trade. So people mistake this thing as, oh, that means we should get up close. It doesn't mean you have to, it just means it's better off. And but with like the huge enemies like Hell Knights and that, this thing would be pretty effective. So there's some rounds that we just can't pick up. So anyway, keep scanning ahead. Wonder, can you pick up a Revenant's rocket? And no, you can't. So, kill the Revenants, ASAP. A super shotgun blast to the face will do, but yeah. So here's our first weapon, a rocket launcher, and here's the code. So 847 code, and we got more rockets and more chain gun rounds. And that's about 20 rockets we just picked up there. So now that we're here, we got to be very careful. This is where I did die, and this is where the Caco demons spawn. They usually can take one rocket or two and then die. So another Revenant drops in, and this is where two big enemies decide to make their first appearance. These are the Hell Knights. If you play this is kind of like a remnants of Doom 1. This is where you've got two Barons of Hell, and the Hell Knights are pretty much their cousins. I guess you could say they were introduced in Doom 2, but they were the weaker cousins. Since the Barons of Hell didn't make it, I'm guessing they just become more powerful and they just represent the Barons of Hell. So anyway, you're going to want to avoid their shots because they can pretty much insta-gib you. So keep throwing grenades, or rockets, whatever you want. As long as you stay high away from them. Where they can sense when you reload. It's so annoying. Anyway, after they are dead, finish whatever enemies are left. And unfortunately, our poor sentry block got destroyed. So now we need to get a power cell to control area, seeing as how we can't activate the elevator. And we can't get through here because of the low power. This is, I'm guessing, the elevator control. So let's go through transfer control. And if the sentry bot did survive anyway, it would have held up here and we couldn't use it anymore. So here's our next checkpoint by the look of it. And it looks like we're on our own again, boys. And if there are any girls, although I don't know of any girls that have been interested in the Doom series, to be honest. I just want to check something actually. Let's go to settings. System. Anti-aliasing was disabled. So let's just put it up to 4 times and see what happens. Activate motion blur, I guess, so if we get hit. Of course we can't take any changes till we start the game, so unfortunately we're just gonna have to wait. So this is motion blur. When you turn too fast. Yeah, it seems to makes the game a bit more. Uh-oh. If you've played Doom 3, that sound will be familiar. I think I'll turn motion blur back off. It might make some people sick, so I'll turn it off for you people. Oh. Yeah, I am not liking where the scene's going. I think I know what's coming up next. So let's be very careful. I really wish I had a plasma gun right about now. So there's our power cell that we need. I can sense a trap happening. this a power cell? There it is. Of course it wouldn't be lively if some imps ambushed us. Security office. So the power... Since we disabled the power cell, I think that area, the power might have been reassigned. I believe you can shoot down the Cacodemons projectiles, but needless to say, it might not be worth it. Ow! Those bloody missiles hurt. I think we're gonna need to give him the taste of his own medicine, guys. What do you think? Of course, your cursor turns red when you've hit an enemy, or just damage them. Oh, we sent him flying! Bloody bones. So, where's the power cell? So, oh, not good, not good. Guess those things haven't arrived yet. Thank God they have to be on the same level as you to do damage. It seems to summoning. That one seems to be a summoning bar. And our health is not looking too good. So let's activate the elevator. And Polar supplies us alive. Burn! Oh shit! Who knew imps could go that far? So let's go to Exis Labs access. This might be the end of the level, let's find out. Probably is. And it might be it.